It's been the next big question surrounding the ever so popular case. Will Jodi Arias plead for life or the death penalty? On Tuesday, that question was answered as Arias made her what many have timed 19-minute plea before the jury.
Until very recently, I could not have imagined standing before you all and asking you to give me life. To me, life in prison was the most unappealing outcome I could possibly think of. I thought I'd rather die.
The main reason the 32-year-old said she asked the jury for life was because of her family. HLN has more of her courtroom plea.
As I stand here now, I can't in good conscience ask you to sentence me to death. Because of them, the people who will hurt the most are my family. I'm asking you, please don't do that to them.
This was an unexpected plea for those following the case. After she was found guilty earlier this month of murdering ex-boyfriend Travis Alexander, she told KSAZ,
"I said years ago that I'd rather get death than life, and that still is true today. I believe death is the ultimate freedom, so I'd rather just have my freedom."
USA Today reports Arias did acknowledge the contradiction while speaking to the Phoenix jury. She blamed her earlier comments on a lack of perspective. And it seems like Arias did her best to strike a chord with the jury. NBC says Arias showed jurors several pictures of her family members, including photos of children born since her arrest. And a writer for Fox News says the jury was at least intrigued. The jury paid close attention to Arias as she spoke, their gaze turning to the large screen behind her as she ticked through family photos and explained the stories behind each image. KNXV reports she also spoke of all the good she could do if she was sentenced to life behind bars.
She started talking about programs to help for women, to help recycling, to help with all kinds of different things that she had thought a lot about.
People points out Arias was the only person to testify in her defense during the penalty phase of the trial. The final decision of how Arias will spend the rest of her life is up to the jury. According to CNN, for Arias to be sentenced to death, the jury's decision must be unanimous. In the case of a deadlock, a new jury would be chosen for this phase only. For Newsy, I'm Carissa Lathan.